but we've been through the last couple of years. We've had some tough times. So I think our guys are enjoying every bit of it. And as long as they, get ready for the next game and take care of their business, they should enjoy every second of it.
Steve, I know you mentioned earlier this season that one of the things you wanted this team to do was take ownership of its home court. Got 10 in a row at Chase now. What led to that, and what's it feel like to have the kind of engagement you're starting to get out there?
Well, we have a really good team. That's the main thing. If you're good and you can defend like we're defending, then you're going to win a lot of home games. So I love the way that we've established that early in the season. Our fans feel it. We can hear our fans every night. We hear the noise, the energy, the excitement, and we're building something, with our fan base this year that's really special. And it's different given that we're in a different building than we were, a few years ago when we were, on top of the league. So this feels fresh and new. And after the last couple of years, I think we've earned this. I think our fans have earned this too.
Is it worth celebrating to have your first perfect month at Chase?
Sure. I'm going to go have a beer right now. And I
probably do that anyway. Though.
For teams to come in and defend some of the way you guys play offense because of how different it is than most of the league, really.
I mean, it's really hard to defend. It's hard to defend Steph Curry. That's obvious to everybody in the world. But when you got a bunch of guys who are willing to pass the ball, and that's what our team is, a bunch of selfless guys willing to make plays for other guys. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Everybody's out there touching the ball. It's a team effort. So just executing and really just taking advantage of the other team's mistakes.
Steve talked earlier about wanting this team to establish domination on the home court. You guys have won 10 in a row at home. Can you feel that? I mean, what do you sense is happening here between you guys? And obviously the fan engagement has picked up too.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to play at home, especially when you got fans like the fans that we got. I mean, they bring the energy every night. We got a fun team, bunch of guys who are bringing energy, cheering for one another. I think it's something special, and I think it's something that we definitely shouldn't take for granted ourselves as players and fans as well, because what we're doing is special. Starting off a season like this, kind of being pretty good. We got a lot more ways to go to get better, but I think we're a pretty good team right now, and so it's something special and something that we should just all enjoy. I mean, it's good basketball, right? So. The fans love watching, we love playing. So I think everybody just, take a moment to cherish this and enjoy this moment.
You guys won 10 in a row at home now, 9 this month, perfect month in November. What does it mean to just start building that kind of ownership of your home court?
You have to. It's hard to win in this league anywhere. You do yourself a favor by taking care of your home court. Going on the road and winning, regardless of who you're playing, is always tough. You start to include travel and all of those things, it gets a lot tougher to win. So, having a great year, protecting the home court is extremely important when you're trying to really make a run at things.
You were around for those 2 years back-to-back where you guys went 39-2 at Oracle. What did it take to do that? And are you starting to see the fan engagement come up here?
Yeah. It takes a lot of focus. I think your home, just like you have distractions on the road, there's a ton of distractions at home. Your family, which I don't say that in a negative way, but you have to tend to everything in your family. At least when you're on the road, your number one focus can be basketball, but when you're home, that's not your number one focus. Your number one focus is your family, enjoying that time with your family that you don't necessarily get on the road. We spend half of our year on the road. So you're trying to dive in and enjoy that time. And so basketball isn't the number one thing when you're home. So having that focus locked in, knowing how to turn it off so you can enjoy the family time, but yet understanding when to turn it on. And, when it's time for business, it's time for business. And I think we've been doing a good job of locking in.
You guys have won 10 in a row at Chase. Perfect month, November at Chase. Can you feel some home court momentum starting to happen? I know Steve has said he wants you guys this season to protect the home court and build something there like you had across the bay.
For sure. I mean, obviously with that 8-game homestand, we had a really good opportunity to create sustained effort there. But we understand, we know these type of nights where win a playoff game on the road, at home, and do it with the defense, get the crowd into it. Like I said, we started the season. It's all about just trying to create an identity here, because everybody compares it to Oracle and the whole deal and our history. But this is a different place, and you have to establish a different presence and identity and atmosphere here, and we got to do our part, obviously, to win games.
What do you remember about those 2 back-to-back seasons at Oracle where you guys went 39-2 in back-to-back seasons? Crazy. But what do you remember it took to do that, and what can you carry from that experience to now?
I mean, all that's just weaved into who we are as, championship caliber team, and those records are nuts, but you find ways to win games all type of different ways. You can look at these last 2 nights where you're down 19, you win by 20. Tonight where you're pretty much handling the game the entire time. They make a run and you close it out. Whether it's a big third quarter type of night, whatever it is. But our defense obviously allows the fun, possessions that happen on the offensive end, transition, dunks, alley-oops, open threes, all that type of stuff. So all that's kind of weaved into who we are.